It was a 2012 Brunello, the one she always reached for. Candlelight shimmered across the marble backsplash, casting a soft glow. She was dressed in red silk, a deliberate choice, I realize now, for contrast. Our dining room looked out over the garden I had shaped with my own two hands. Every stone placed with intention, each light positioned with care. She gently lowered her fork, its prongs barely grazing the porcelain plate. Then she said it. I'm in love with someone else. Just like that. No theatrics, no emotion. Her voice was cold, detached, like a surgeon making a clean cut to remove something infected. I took a sip of wine, locked eyes with her, and said, "Good to know." That was it. No yelling, no pleading, no follow-up. Silence, when wielded right, can cut deeper than any blade. By morning, I had quietly pulled out my $50,000 investment from her startup. No fuss, no noise. I'd backed her venture because I had faith. In her, in us. That belief died the second she spoke those words. I canceled our joint cards, froze the accounts, and left a note behind. Don't worry, you'll land on your feet. You always do. I didn't go to the office. Just drove. For hours. Winding roads, no plan. Windows rolled down, the scent of her perfume still lingering on the passenger seat. My knuckles gripped the steering wheel, like it might whisper an answer to the question that kept pounding in my mind. Who is he? That night, the silence at home was deafening, the kind that rattles inside your skull. I wandered through the rooms like a shadow, touching things that used to carry meaning. The framed photo from our first trip to Portugal. The ceramic mug she broke. The one I carefully glued back together. I stared at those cracks longer than I should have. She didn't lie. She just stopped pretending. Stayed out late. No excuses. But I kept up the act. I played the part, indifferent, detached. The picture perfect. Discarded husband. Too proud to ask questions. That's how you stalk something more cunning than you, by letting it feel unseen. She got careless. Left passwords saved. Messages wide open. I began with her tablet. Synced accounts, automatic logins. People forget how reckless love makes them. His name was Daniel, tech consultant, married, 2 children. They met at a Toronto conference, shared a cab, then a hotel room. She sent him selfies from our bed, wearing my shirts, smiling with my smile. I watched their affair unfold in cold, time-stamped arrogance. She called him the one, said I was safe but boring, just a stepping stone. That one hit harder than I expected. I didn't confront her. I made lasagna, washed her car, told her how much I admired her hustle, even said I was considering adding more capital to the company. That made her beam. She never once asked where the original funds had gone. Over the next week, I gathered everything, screenshots, financial records, texts. I called in a favor, a discreet private investigator I knew. He delivered photos, hotel rendezvous meetings, even a kiss outside a daycare. I compiled it all into a folder marked for the board. Her big pitch was set for Friday. Investor round, 11 people in total, including reps from 3 major VC firms. The night before, she rehearsed in our living room. Barefoot, energized, unstoppable. I clapped, kissed her forehead. She had no idea I'd be there too. On the day, I wore navy. Sat quietly in the back, just another face in the crowd. She didn't notice me until the very end. Her voice trembled when we made eye contact, just briefly. Then she forced a smile and wrapped up her pitch. Applause followed. I raised my hand. "Quick question," I said. "Can you walk us through how the sudden withdrawal of co-founder funding impacts your projected runway?" She froze. Someone let out a nervous laugh. The lead investor turned toward her, waiting. "Pardon?" she asked. I stood, walked forward, and handed a manila envelope to the lead investor. "I was the initial investor," I said, "until yesterday. Inside, you'll find documentation showing funds diverted into a personal account. You'll also see photos that raise serious questions about a conflict of interest involving a married executive at Syntex Systems." Gasps. Phone's out. She tried to speak. Nothing came. I didn't glance her way. Not once. Security approached and asked me to leave. I did, calmly. She returned home that night. Her belongings were already packed. One suitcase waiting on the porch. A note was taped to the door. You built your empire on lies. I just removed the foundation. Good luck starting over. She banged on the door, screamed, sobbed. I watched from upstairs. Still, detached. Free. It took 3 weeks for the company to collapse. Investors fled. Word spread. Daniel blocked her. His wife filed for divorce. Her name, one spotlighted in Forbes under Women to Watch, vanished from every feed. I moved out a month later. New condo. Blank walls. Clean air. No ghosts. People ask if I miss her. I don't. What I miss is the version of myself who believed in her. That man died the night she said, "I'm in love with someone else." I left his shadow behind when I smiled down at her from the window while she screamed outside. Have you ever seen someone dig their own grave, all the while thinking they were planting a garden?